goes down in the grips. Big number 60 there, Jack Van Diest. And it'll bring up third down, about 14.
Yeah, it looks like they just kind of outnumbered our gaps on the play side there, and that's too bad because we had Jacob snuck out to the flats and nobody went with him. He'd have caught that and got some nice yardage.
So Carson Devine comes in at a wide out position here. Clock running, 7:50 to go. If you can get some of this back here, obviously the Bulldogs would go for it, but don't want to give up a sack here. Grind, straight back to throw. Steps up, fires down the middle of the field. Wide open is Skylar Grove. He's going to the end zone, folks. It's a touchdown. Dylan Steen nowhere to be found. He's the free safety that has led the state in interceptions, but he got fooled on that one, and Skylar Grove, the touchdown catch, 40 yards, and the Bulldogs lead it 6-0. 4.5 minutes in. Just floated it down the middle. Nobody within 20 yards of him.
I almost want to say they ran a switch route there where they switched him and Wyatt in the middle of the route, and they noticed Wyatt running and left Skylar alone. That's not a good thing.
Oh. Once Skylar caught it at about the 10-yard line, there was nobody that was going to stop him. Holmes on for the PAT. A high snap. The kick is on the way. It is up. It is good. We have 7:39 to go first quarter. It's Algona 7, Webster City nothing. Back in a minute on Hometown Radio, KLGA. As we come back, a 11-play, 80-yard drive. It was third down, about 13 after a sack, and Skylar Grove opened down the middle of the field. Matt Grind finds him, 10th touchdown pass of the season for Grind, and it's 7-0 Bulldogs, 4 minutes and 20 seconds into the game. Spencer Holmes set to kick this football away. High kick, fielded on the run about the 15-yard line. And Webster City getting out across the 30, 35-yard line out to the 37. That was number 14, Garrett Whitmore, junior wingback on the return. And out to the 37-yard line is where Webster City will have it first and 10.
Well, a little bit better. I couldn't see who we had there. We had somebody shot down there in position to make the initial tackle and couldn't get the tackle, but made him change directions. That allowed the team to get there. So good job of converging on that. Just got to do a little quicker.
So first down and 10 for Webster City. Dylan Steen is their spinner back, quarterback. He takes the snap, gives it around the right side, and fighting forward for a couple there. Number 26, Trace Kepler, out to the 40, gain of about 2.5, maybe 3.
Well, that's what they're going to do. They're just going to pound at you, and they're going to outnumber you, pull a couple extra linemen out there, and try and get you thinking that you got to do something different. And that's when Coach Howard is at his best, and he'll see a guy that's trying to cheat a little bit, and he can exploit it rather quickly. So we got to make sure we play sound defense.
Second down and 7 for Webster City. 7 minutes to go first quarter. 7-0 Algona in front. Steen just going to keep it around the left side, trying to outnumber the Bulldogs there at the point of attack, and he's going to get forward to the 46. And it's going to bring up third down and about 1.5 here, maybe 2 yards, but that was just student body left with the spinner back quarterback.
Yep. Talked a little bit about it pregame. You know, with this offense, you got to try everything in your power to keep them between the tackles, because if they get outside, they're going to outnumber you. Dogs did a nice job of making a play there. We just got to be smart here, try and get a loss and force them to punt.
Third down and about 1.5 yards for Webster City. See the Bulldogs get some pressure. They sweep that right side again, and he's going to be right at the sticks, but it looks like he got it. That was Kepler again. Depending on the spot, they're going to give it to him there. He's out at the 48. It'll be a yard, or needed 2, got 2.5. It'll be first and 10 for Webster City.
Better job defensively. I think that's Carson Devine out there, an outside linebacker, came up and tried to turn him back in, and just got a little bit wide on that. Dogs will adjust.
First down and 10 for Webster City. It's up the middle there with the quarterback Steen, and he gets across midfield to the 49. Gain of about 3 on the first down there. Skylar Groen in on the stop for the Bulldogs. And that one there, that's why it's tough to stop this offense. It's just one quick fake, and bam, he's running.
Yeah, that's the play that you really got to eliminate. You got to take out of their playbook. That's just a spinner back doing a 360 and going straight ahead. And they had leverage on us, and a good 3-yard gain for them. And, you get a bunch of 3-yarders,
Yep.
you're going to get first downs.
Second down and 7 for Webster City. Clock running, 5.5 to go first quarter, 7-0 Algona. It's the direct snap this time to Kepler, and he's forward for about 4 or 5. It's going to bring up another third down at about 2.
Dogs are adjusting. We're learning on the fly. You can practice this till the cows come home, but you can never simulate game speed. So they got to get some adjusting here, learning, play lower, pad level, get your eyes out of the backfield and start doing your assigned jobs, and then good things will happen.
Third down and 2 here for Webster City. They need it to the 42. They're at the 44 with 5 minutes to go first quarter. First possession for the Lynx. The snap goes past. It goes past Kepler, and he's going to fall on it all the way back at the 42 of Webster City. So it's a loss of 14 on the play, and the Lynx shoot themselves in the foot right there.
We will definitely take that one. And, two, the ball, once it got past him, it was a foot race with about 4 Bulldogs to go get it. So dogs are there. Dogs are ready for that play. I don't know if it's going to be a pass play or what, but force them into 4th and long, punt situation.
I couldn't tell if the snap was off the mark. It might have been in between players there, Mike. I don't know, but it went right past everybody. And Webster City is lined up to punt the football away after about a 14-yard loss on 3rd and 2. As Steen kicks it, and he kicks it out of bounds. The Bulldogs going to get good field position. That one went out of bounds way upfield. They're going to walk this off. They went out. They're going to mark it from the 30 and then start walking upfield.
Keep walking. Keep
yep.
walking.
And
keep
he's going to go to at least the 40.
Keep
yep,
walking.
Starting right at the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Algona at the 40. So Bulldog defense holds a Webster City miscue, but that's not the Bulldogs' fault.
Good defensive series. I think they learned there. They adjusted a little bit. I could see their pad level getting lower as the plays went on. So now we just got to keep doing what you're doing offensively. Outscore them. Get some points.
Well, I was going to say, you put Webster City behind a few scores, and it makes it tough because they're not, with their personnel right now, not as necessarily a quick strike offense by any means. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs. 3 receivers to the left. Durant with Grind in the backfield. They give us to Jacob straight up the middle. Jacob plowing forward over left guard and tackle, and he gets a solid 5 yards here on first down.
See Andrew Hamilton's back out there playing. That's good to see.
Ball right, nose of the football right at the 45, so a gain of about 5.5 there for Durant. But Bulldogs will take that all night long, too.
Absolutely. Right up the gut. Did a nice job of showing patience. Had kind of the quick feet there while he changed directions.
Yep.
Nice run.
3:40 to go first quarter, 7-0 Algona. They sweep the right side with Wyatt Wegner for the first time. Wyatt cuts upfield, still on his feet. He's got the first down across midfield to the 47 of Webster City. And that's a nice pickup there, about 8 yards.
That was. We had trips to the other side, had our wing to the other side. Everybody was over there, ran that counter tray back here with a couple pullers and had the kick out and the lead up the hole. So nice play and nice run.
First down and 10 into Webster City territory. 3:30 to go here first quarter. This is the second possession for Algona. They went 80 yards in 11 plays and just under 4.5 minutes their last time for a score. Grind takes the snap. Same play. Wyatt Wegner around the right side. Wyatt's got some room to run. Oh, he can't get through a shoestring tackle at the 40. Otherwise, he's in the end zone as we speak. As it is, he'll have to settle for 7 yards on first down.
Again, I mean, we had everybody over there. A little different look on the formation. We had a wing on this backside also, but, ran 2 pullers and nice little seam.
Yep.
I'd say do it again.
I didn't see who was hanging on to Wyatt's shoe top there, but Wyatt just couldn't get out of it before help came if he did. As I say, he's going to be dancing in the end zone right now. 2nd and short for the Bulldogs. Grind gives to Durant through the left side. Jacob Durant's got room to run. He's got the first down across the 35. Big hit right on Steen, not only the free safety, but also the quarterback. He gets down to the 32-yard line, and that's a nice pickup there of about 8 yards.
Dogs are getting off the ball well. They're getting into the D lineman, almost pushing them back to the linebacker, so Jacob is also free all the way to the safety. Kind of feel bad for the safety trying to tackle him.
Yeah. First down and 10, ball in the Webster City 32. Clock running, 2:30 to go first quarter. Algona in front, 7-0. They give it to Skylar Groen around the left side, and Webster City was ready for that one. Henry Hoverstein, the backside defensive end, swallowed up Skylar before he could get going. It's a loss of about 3.
Yeah, it almost looked like that backside end was reading Skylar because he had no containment whatsoever. I don't know if they're running a twist and bringing the backer out for contain, but that'll be definitely something to watch, and you can exploit that when you get your backside end crashing.
Yep. 2nd down and 13 now after the Bulldogs surrender the 3-yard loss. Minute 58 to go first quarter. Bulldogs on the move. Grind takes the snap, back to throw. Pressure coming from the right side. Matt steps up, dumps it across the middle. He's got Spencer Holmes. Spencer still on his feet down inside the 15, down to the 14-yard line. 1st and 10. Algona pickup of 21. And that time Matt Grind made it happen with a little bit of feet action and kept his head up, looked downfield, found the open man.
Yeah, what Tua made that too was, you watch those old NFL drills where the quarterbacks go left, right, and then they climb the pocket, they squeeze back to the center. So Curtis there had the line of scrimmage maintained so he could step up in that pocket and let the rushers go around beside him. That was a nice job by the lineman.
1st and 10, clock running, minute 44 to go first quarter. Grind gives it around the left side to Skylar Groen. Skylar this time breaks free, and he's going to get forward for a couple 3 yards here. That time the backside help couldn't get there in time, and Groen gets forward for about 3.5.
Yeah, just running that, I think they call it a buck sweep. They pull 2 linemen and both guards. One guard kicks out, one leads up the hole.
2nd down and 7. Clock running, minute 15 to go first quarter. Bulldogs looking to add to a 7-0 lead. Grind takes a snap. Fakes a handoff, now rolls to his right, dumps across the middle, it's tipped and it's intercepted, and this could be a pick 6 for Webster City. Skylar Groen's trying to track down the interceptor. He can't do it. Durant can't get there. It's going to be an interception, pick 6 for Caleb Olson. No flags on the field.
That's just what we didn't need to happen. Good pressure up there caused us to get it tipped and pick 6. But, you can't panic right now. You've been moving the ball. You stopped them under one possession. It's just one play.
First interception thrown by Matt Grind this year, and Olson just got in that passing lane. It was deflected. He caught it. Skylar Groen had a chance to get at him at about the 40. He slipped off of him. And Durant couldn't get him either. So it's a touchdown for Webster City, and they're making up their mind with it. They're going to have to take a timeout right here. So unfortunately, Bulldogs were going up for a second score. Instead, it's going to be 7-6, and Webster City takes a quick timeout. We'll take it with them back in a minute on Hometown Radio. As we come back, Caleb Olson puts the PAT through. So after all that, they take a timeout and they come back and kick the extra point. 7-7, your score, with 51 seconds to go first quarter. That's tough right there, Mike.
That is, but you knew you were in for a 48-minute dogfight. It's not like they're going to roll over and die for you, and we say that about every week. So you just got to come out and keep playing one play at a time. They made one play. We got to eliminate those, and Grind is off to a terrific start there, and it's probably not entirely his fault. A little bit too much pressure, but that's what happens when you throw the ball. So far we've been on the beneficiary end of throwing the football. I don't look for us to change that. We got too many valuable weapons out in the perimeter to catch the ball, so we'll just keep doing what we're doing. Chalk up one good play to Webster City, and we just got to try and make more than them.
Oh. So the Bulldogs were on the verge of going in for a second score. As it is, it's a 90-yard interception return for Caleb Olson. Now the Bulldogs will get it back. Well, like I said, Webster City. Bulldogs have moved the football. They've shown they can do that. So we'll see if they can keep doing that and put this one in the end zone.
This kid's got a foot.
I think they were just giving Olsen a chance to catch his breath because he's the kicker. Giving him a chance to catch his breath on the PAT attempt. This one's a low line drive kick. It's going to get into the end zone as well. So the Bulldogs will take over at the 20. So pick a 90-yard interception return for a touchdown. Has Webster City on level terms now with Algona. So the Bulldogs start right over.
Here we go again. Look to get Durant running a little bit here. I also look for us to come back and try and exploit that 87. The left defensive end is crashing awful hard. I don't know if he's got a read on that. I got to watch too.
Oh.
Sometimes when your backside end crashes, the outside linebacker takes contain. So they might be doing a little switch out there.
First down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Skylar Groen's on the sideline right now. He's catching his breath. Bulldogs give to Durant up the middle. Jacob Durant breaks free. Jacob Durant in the secondary. Jacob Durant could go. He's in midfield. It's a home run for Jacob Durant. 80 yards. Just like that, the Bulldogs answer. Woo! How about that?
There you go. That is how you answer a play like that. You bring your own right back at him. Nice job by the lineman getting that little trap sealed. And nice job by Durant outrunning about 2 or 3 Wildcats there. So huge, huge play. Lets the Wildcats know that we're for real.
Yeah. 80-yard touchdown. 11 seconds it took Jacob Durant to go those 80 yards, and he didn't have the football the whole time. So Holmes on for the PAT. 80-yard touchdown run in Algona just like that back in front. Holmes on for the PAT try. The snap is down. The kick is no good. I think he hit the ground.
Ugly there.
Yeah, hit the ground first possibly there. The kick is no good. 13-7. Algona in front. We've got 40 seconds now to go first quarter, so we'll keep it here, Mike, and we'll go to break here in about 40 seconds.
That was a nice job. Jacob's kind of been setting that up a little bit. We knew, I'm trying to spit it out here. A new look by us. We had trips on this side, which took the safety over to this side and allowed him to run up the middle a little bit better. Look for us to go back to that thing, getting that safety out of the middle of the field.
So an 80-yard touchdown run by Jacob Durant has Algona back in front now, 13-7. Jacob catching his breath on the sidelines. And he ran down trying to catch Caleb Olsen.
Well, we're week 4 in the season. You're going to have those tough ones where you get your wind. You got to get the wind back, and you got to get ready to play a whole lot more football.
So Algona leads 13-7. Still 40 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Bishop Garrigan up 8-0 after 1. That game over on KLGZ.
This is big. We can't allow them to get a spark going here. We got to make them have long, long drives.
Yeah.
I like our chances there.
Well, there must have been enough breeze to blow the ball off the tee there.
Well, they're back on the 5. That might be a little deep.
Spencer with a high short kick that's going to hit at the 18-yard line. Bulldogs over pursuit of that side, and nice job bringing down the ball carrier. That's Garrett Whitmore again. Bulldogs got him around the shoulders and wrestle him down to the ground at the 25-yard line.
Somebody slowed him down at the point of attack, and that is Garrett Schmidt coming right back and just almost clotheslined him right around the shoulders. So this is big. We got them deep. We got them inside their own 30. We got to make them march the field and make them have to earn this thing, and I like our chances.
First down and 10 for Webster City, the 80-yard touchdown. So the last 2 plays from scrimmage have been a 90-yard interception return for a touchdown and an 80-yard touchdown run. First down and 10 for Webster City. They sweep the right side with Steen, trying to get to the corner. He gets across the 35, and he's out across the 35, 40, out to the 45-yard line. That's a pickup there of about 20 yards.
Yeah, our contain's getting a little far upfield and a little soft. We got to try and squeeze that down and close that gap. He's getting a little too much running room, and that's easy to say because they got like 3 blockers going out there on our contain guys. So it's a tough task for him to take care of, so we just need him to squeeze a little more and need the team to fly to the ball better.
Well, this barring an incomplete pass, likely the last play of the quarter. 1st and 10 for Webster City at their own 44-yard line. Gives it to this wing back off the right side, fighting forward. That's number 26, Trace Kepler, and he's going to fight it forward for about 4. So it'll be 2nd and 6 for Webster City when we come back. 12 minutes in the books. Been a wild one thus far. 13-7 Algona after 1. Back in a minute on Hometown Radio, KLGA. We come back. It'll be 2nd down and about 6 here for Webster City, approaching midfield. First play of the 2nd quarter. They sweep that right side, Kepler, and this time the Bulldogs get forward. He got a whole lot of nothing. He's going to maybe lose a half yard or get right back to the line of scrimmage. Carson Devine that time gets down there, and they'll bring up 3rd and long for the Lynx.
Yeah, Carson came crashing hard. He read that play, that little sweep to the fullback, handoff sweep, and he came crashing hard, slipped the block, and made a great play. Nice job by Devine.
So 3rd down and 7 for the Lynx. Just underway 2nd quarter, 13-7, Algona in front. Lynx offense hasn't scored, but their defense got a 90-yard interception return. 3rd down and 7 for Webster City. They go to Steen. He's just going to keep it straight up the middle. He fights forward. He's going to be stopped short of a 1st down. He's at the 49. They need the 46. It'll be 4th and 3. He's at the 49 of Algona. 4th down and 3. And we'll see if Bob Howard wants to go for it right here and possibly give the ball back to Algona at midfield. Steen is the punter, so it might be one of those, give him a run punt option kind of thing.
Well, they do show that rugby-style punt. Well, it looks like they're going to kick her, but you never know. Well, maybe not.
Now, they lined up this short when he kicked it last time. Bulldogs, Steen will kick the football away, and he kicks it out of bounds again. If he'd have kicked it downfield, the Bulldogs didn't have anybody back deep. They were not going to send anybody. They weren't going to risk it. And Steen kicks it out of bounds, and they're going to mark it. Where are they going to mark that at? He's at the 24-yard line. That's where they're going to put it in 1st and 10. I thought it went out a little further
I did too.
Upfield than that, but they'll give it to Algona at the 24.
Well, offense got to shake off 2 plays ago. Remember the last play and just keep marching the ball.
1st down and 10 for Algona, leading 13-7. 2nd quarter, a 42-yard a 40-yard touchdown pass from Matt Grind to Skylar Groen, and an 80-yard touchdown run by Jacob Durant. Grind in that pistol set, takes the snap, keeps it around the left side, and a little option play there, and he's not going to get anything. He's going to lose a yard. Webster City not fooled. It'll be 2nd and 11.
Yeah, I think Webster City came out a little bit of a different defense. Looked like they really loaded up the box on that one. So it looks like they're trying to guess when we're going to throw, when we're going to run. So that'll work to our advantage.
2nd down and 11. Van Gorkum comes off. Carson Devine getting a little more time at wide receiver. Carson's just a good athlete, trying to get him on the field a little more. He's been defensive starter for a couple of years now. Grind, back to throw, steps up. He's got room to run. Now he dumps it off to Durant on the right side. Jacob can't get out of the tackle there of Caleb Olson. Otherwise, he's still running right now. It'll be a gain of about 2, so it'll bring up 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, that was a nice tackle by Olson from Webster City there. We had about a half a step on him and closed nicely and got his hands on Jacob. Couldn't quite get through that one. So this one's going to be big. 3rd and 9 here. We'd really like to convert this one.
Clock running, 9:40 to go, first half. Bulldogs in front, 13-7. Wegner and Devine split wide left. Holmes and Groen wide to the right. Grind takes the shotgun snap, straight back to throw. Steps up, Looks deep down the middle of the field. It's going to, oh, he overshot Spencer Holmes. Spencer was open, but Matt overthrew him. We got a flag in the backfield in the vicinity of offensive holding. He just overshot Holmes there out at near midfield. Hold on Algona. That'll be declined by Webster City, and the Bulldogs will have to punt the football.
Yeah, that was a tough pass because Webster City Holmes had him beat by a step or two, but is still underneath him. So we had to throw it over top of that one under the safety. That's a tough pass to make.
Oh. He's trying to get it over the corner, Carson Struken, and in between the safety, and it was just overshot. But it's one of those things. It was, would have come back anyway. So the Bulldogs will punt the football. Good snap back to Spencer. Little rush coming, but Spencer gets away. A high spiraling kick away from Doolittle. It's going to take a Bulldog bounce. It's going to roll all the way down inside the 20 and scooped up by Patrick David at the 19-yard line. Great kick by Spencer Holmes. Talk about flipping field position.
That was awesome. That's what we needed. You're kind of worried about that, having to punt from that deep in your own end, or not end zone, but that deep in your territory, thinking they're going to get in pretty good field position. But, yeah, no, they start inside their own 20.
That's a 56-yard punt by Spencer Holmes.
That was big.
Yeah.
Nice high spiral, hit the ground, rolled forward. Now, that's one of those that drives coaches nuts because you got to catch the punt. You got to catch it. You can't give them those free yards.
Well, and they had two safeties back there, but it was over one of their heads, and Steen was just too far away to get to it. Webster City Steen steps up, fires across on a quick slant there. He's got the big tight end, Henry Hoverstein, for a gain of about 5 on first down. That was just a one-step throw and catch.
He's lucky he got rid of that quickly. Cole Lewis had a beat on him. Hopefully next time he can guard that a little tighter and give Cole a chance to make a strip sack.
Jason Cecil on the stop. 2nd down and 5, 8:45 to go first half. Webster City, their worst starting field position. Nice. Steen takes the direct snap, gives around the left side to Doolittle, and he's not going to, he's not going to wrestle his way out of there, but he did, and he gets close to the first down. Looked like the Bulldogs had him at the line of scrimmage. Instead, he gets forward for about 4, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 1.
Nice little counter play by him, and we had him wrapped 2 or 3 times. Tough little quick running back, changes directions. You can't really get a good solid shot on him, so you got to reach and grab him, and he was twisting and spinning and getting through there.
I was going to say Doolittle, great wrestler. He's got great hip action, and he gets close to a first down, 3rd and short now for Webster City. Steen just going to keep it around the left side, and he's going to have the first down. Didn't get it by much, but he gets across the 30 to the 32. First down for Webster City. Didn't get much, but didn't need much.
Didn't need much. Good, strong, solid run by Steen. We're going to make sure we bring the load when we try to tackle that guy.
Clock running, 7:55 to go here first half. 13-7, Algona in front. Webster City's had the ball twice, punted. Their score came on an interception return for a touchdown. First down and 10 for Webster City at their own 32-yard line. Steen back to throw, a little quick throw over the middle. He's got his receiver out there, and that's going to be a 9-yard pickup there. Just too much cushion. Number 82, Malachi Montes, junior receiver, makes the catch.
You're absolutely right. Big cushions in all their receivers. We need to start playing them a little bit tighter. Trust that your D-line is going to be able to get some pressure on them, and they're not going to be able to throw the bomb.
So just short of a first down there. Webster City gets about 9.5 on first. 2nd down and short for the Lynx. 7 minutes to go first half. They sweep the left side with Doolittle, breaks a couple tackles, and he's going to be picked up as he crosses the 45-yard line. Be a first down. On the far side, they mark it at the 47. Near side, they mark it at the 46, and they're going to give him the 47 and a first down.
Yeah, that's very similar to the play that we run with Wyatt and Skyler, is that little counter action there. Doolittle's a small little wing on this side, tougher than nails. So he goes back the other way, give him the football. He doesn't come down on the first shot. It takes a few to get him down.
First down and 10 for Webster City, approaching midfield. Ball at the 47, their own territory here. They've got receivers either way. A little bit more spread out formation this time. Steen back to throw, pressure coming up the middle. He dumps it off, incomplete. Great pressure there from Cole Lewis.
That was good. They ran a little screen out here, a little fullback released the flat screen, had some blockers in front of him. So if it wasn't for Cole Lewis with the pressure, that would have been a big play for him.
Yeah, they had Caleb Olson out there, one of the fullbacks, and Steen just had to get rid of it because Cole was bearing down.
It's going to be big for us. If they get another first down, then they're in 4-down territory, and that kind of changes the way they operate a little bit. So we got to try and get a stop in this series.
2nd down and 10. Play clock all the way down to 10. Webster City hasn't broken the huddle yet. They're going to have to hurry or take a timeout. Down to 4, down to 3, down to 2. And they do get the snap off. They give it to Doolittle off the left side. And he gets forward for a couple, not much more than that. And it'll bring up 3rd down and about, actually they give him 1, so call it 3rd and 9.
Well, here's the play, Brian. We need to stop here.
Well, 3rd down and a short 8 long, or a short 9, long 8, however you want to look at it right here. But 6:07 to go first half. Bulldogs would love to get the ball back.
You got to watch that little screen out here. You got to watch a reverse. D-line's got to get upfield, get pressure on them.
3rd down and 9. Steen rolling out to his left. Dumps it off, and it's going to be caught short of a first down right at the 45 of Algona as he got it to Malachi Montes, and he's going to be 2 yards shy of a first down. So you got to assume Webster City's going to go for it right here.
Yeah, I think they're close enough to go for it. Cecil broken the ball, made a nice solid tackle there to stop him a few yards short, but
actually about 2.5 yards shy of a first down here for Webster City.
Nice play by Cecil coming up at the corner, but you never know.
Yeah,
you
listen,
never know.
Like I said, big right here. You get a stop, you got the ball near midfield. 4th down and 2.5. Steen rolling out to his left, and he's not going to get it. He got stopped short. I don't think he got it. I do not think he got this.
Coach is on our sideline reporting our ball.
Depends on the spot, but I don't think he got it, folks. They're going to measure. Oh, it's close. I thought we had him a little further. They got a good spot there on the far side, but I think we stopped him short.
I think you're right. I think we stopped him.
Let's see if my prescription is up to date right now on the contacts. They're about as strong as they get. It's short. Bulldogs have it, 1st and 10.
You were right by at least 2 chain links.
There we go. I'm always good for 2 chain links. Algona stops Webster City on downs. They went for it, and now the Bulldogs have it at their own 44-yard line with 5:13 to go.
Boy, you got to like your chances if you can get some points out of this thing. Worst case scenario, you hang onto the ball for a good chunk of this because they've shown they're not going to be a big play offense. You got to make sure you make them work for everything they get, so we got to get a couple first downs here.
Well, 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs. So I say you get 1 first down, you're pretty much in 4-down territory. Spencer Holmes and Wyatt Wagner split wide to the left. Groen is on that side as well. Grind takes that snap, gives it to Durant off the left side. Jacob fighting forward, and he's going to get all the way out to the 48-yard line, looks like. Maybe 49. Now let's say 48. But as it is, a gain of 4 on first down.
Nice job. Saw our lineman out there. Saw Curtis downfield blocking. Saw Mites downfield blocking, still running their feet. Lewis downfield blocking, running his feet. So that's a good job. And also a good job of Durant being patient behind those guys, letting them do their work and then finding a spot for him to run.
Gain of about 4. We got an official's timeout here.
Oh, Durant must have some blood. Need another fullback.
Well, so Patrick David coming in and see what. Or did his helmet? I didn't see it. You know, if his helmet comes off, he has to come out. But he had to come out, and they're not really doing anything right now. So, as it is, 2nd down and 6 for the Bulldogs. 2 receivers left.
Oh, it might be the jersey thing.
Yeah.
You got to have your jersey tucked in.
He gives it around the right side to Skylar Groen. Skylar Groen's got the first down, still on his feet, across the 40, down to the 39-yard line. Pick up on the play of 11 yards, and the Bulldogs, actually it's a gain of 13, I should say, and the Bulldogs in Webster City territory all the way down to the 39.
Boy, did he hit 0 to 60 awful quick. Once he got through that first layer of blockers, boom, he has that top speed. Nice run.
You can tell Skylar's put the time in the weight room, and he's been getting stronger and faster because he's been exploding through holes this season. 1st and 10 Algona. Carson Devine in a wide out spot. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Grind, that pistol set. Takes the snap, gives to Durant off the right side. Jacobs got room to run across the 30, down to the 25, down to the 23-yard line. Pickup of 16. And, Mike, I don't want to say anything, but I could have ran through that hole. That was huge.
Oh, you're pushing it. But, yeah, you're right. You could have got through there. That was a great job. We ran a wide twins onto this side. got the linebacker looking out at our slot, and we had a nice little underneath lane for Jacob to hit. So, yeah.
I could have walked through it, but, it was big. It was big.
You would have got through that one. I've seen your skills.
That's right. 3:45 to go first half. Bulldogs up 13-7, looking to add to it. Grind gives to Durant off the right side this time. Big hole for Jacob Durant. He's smelling the end zone again, but he's going to be stopped inside the 10, down at the 6-yard line. One tackler kept him from another touchdown run, but Jacob Durant, like I said, he is putting up some monster numbers in this first half, and the Bulldogs have first and goal with 3:35 to go.
And the thing that makes that so effective is Sawyer Curtis is having the snaps right on the money. He just got to catch it and turn and hand it. So it's so quick, so smooth.
Durant off the left side, inside the 5. Pyle still moving. He's going to be down about the 1. It'll be second and goal from right there. And you know what? Hey, run that clock a little bit more. Let's get another touchdown here before halftime. We still got 3:12 to go. And we got 3 plays to get a yard. I like our chances.
This will be big here. Watch play clock, Matt. Let her run down a little bit.
Down to 3 minutes in the first half. Bulldogs on the verge of going up 2 scores. Grind takes a snap, gives to Durant. He's through. He's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Bulldogs. 2:51 to go first half. Well, that didn't take very long.
No. Are we going to kick it or try and go for 2 here and get it back to a touchdown extra point game?
Looks like they're giving Spencer's going out for the kick here.
Yep.
19-7, Algona in front. Jacob Durant, his second touchdown run of the game. This one a little easier, only in from a yard out. So Spencer Holmes on for the PAT try, trying to put the Bulldogs up 13. And Jacob's sucking a little wind right now. The snap is down, the kick is on the way, pops this one up and through. And with 2:51 to go first half, it's Algona 20 and Webster City 7. Back in a minute on Hometown Radio, KLGA Algona. As we come back, 20-7 now, Bulldogs in front. Jacob Durant, he's on the sideline getting fanned off right now. He's been doing some running here in this first half, Mike.
Yeah, 181 yards a half. But I tell you what, right now, that's probably one of the biggest plays of the game. We just can't afford them to get any momentum. And it starts right with this kick return.
Spencer Holmes to kick it away. High hanging kick. Going to hit at about the 20-yard line. Fielded by Whitcomb there, trying to get to the outside. That's a block in the back. That's coming all the way back here. He only got out to the 26, but that block in the back at the 18 is going to take it back inside the 10.
That was a great hustle play by Colin Murphy down there, flying down the field. They had no choice but to block him in the back. That was an effort play. Coaches like effort plays. Nice job, Murphy. So it looks like it's backing them up to, what, about the 12-ish?
Yeah. But that one, I was going to say, when you draw 3 flags, they saw it. Everybody saw that one.
Oh, inside the 10.
They're going to mark
Just
it there at the 9. 9-yard lines. First and 10 for Webster City, their worst field position of the night. 2:44 to go here first half. And this is one here. See if you can get a stop.
I'll tell you what, Dogs got all their timeouts left. Look for them to burn a few here if we can get a stop.
Steen back to throw, steps up, fires across the middle, incomplete. Low line drive throw. No real chance there for Carson Strukin to catch that one, and it's second down and 10.
Nice pressure, but James Wardick, the sophomore, got in there. If he didn't have that pressure, I think he steps in that throw a little better and probably has a completion. Good team defense. Trust your pass rush and press the coverage a little more.
2nd down and 10. Like I said, 2:40 to go. There's a ton of time right now. If you get a 3 and out here, Mike.
Absolutely.
That's big for the Bulldogs, but got to do it first.
I can virtually guarantee this ball's on the ground.
2nd down and 10. Steen gives it around the right side. Some room to run here for Webster City as Kepler gets across the 15 to the 16.
Take a timeout.
And it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 3 here for the Lynx. So, and the Bulldogs do take a quick timeout. Patrick David in on the stop. Well, that one there, Bulldogs lost contain a little bit.
Yeah.
And Webster City able to get more than you would have liked on that one.
Nonetheless, it's going to be a big play here, 3rd and 3. If we can get them to force a punt, he hasn't shown that he punts very well. He's been hitting a couple out of bounds, so hopefully he gets good field position and you got a chance to put some points up.
Yeah. Jacob Durant looks like he's feeling better now. He's not. I'm guessing Jacob's not going in on this defensive series at this point. But 2:28 to go here in the first half, and it's 3rd and 4 for Webster City from their own 15. So you get a stop here. You get the football back in plenty of time. Bulldogs just used their first timeout, so they've got 2 left. And like I said, this is ideal if you can get the football back right here.
Look for Cole Lewis to impose his will on this one.
Yeah, Cole's been having himself a whale of a season.
He is definitely one of those high motor players. You hear about it all the time. The high motor just never takes a play off. He's a goer. So
it's 3rd down and short 4, long 3 for Webster City. The ball's just past the 15. They need the 19 for a first down.
And Webster's got one thing in their mind, first down, so their playbook is wide open.
Steen straight up the middle, and he didn't get anything. He got nothing, and it's going to be 4th down for Webster City. The Bulldogs will take their 2nd timeout. Absolutely nothing for Steen. It was just a keeper up the middle. Saw Schmidt in there on that stop, Van Gorkum. Danon Van Gorkum in there, but otherwise Elliot Berkland in there as well. Timeout Algona, 4th down and 4 for Webster City, and I'm guessing Bob Howard not going to go for it right here. He went for it at his own, or at the Algona 45, didn't get it a moment ago.
No, I think he's going to probably try and punt it. He's telling his punter right now, you just keep kicking that thing out of bounds. We'll make them work for 2:19 with only 1 timeout.
Durant's got ice on the back of his neck right now, trying to cool down. Like I say, he's been working in this heat. There's very little breeze. The flag is pretty limp there behind the the west side of the
and Rodney
field.
Said he's at 181 yards in the first half, so yeah, he's been doing some running.
Yeah.
And he ran 90 yards trying to catch that guy in the
Exactly.
That's 270.
Yeah.
What would you and I do with 270 yards running?
Well, I'd be at KRHC right now in the emergency room. That's where I'd be. And that'd have been about 120 yards before that. So Webster City to punt the football. Algona going to get it back. And these next 2 minutes and 19 seconds are so huge, Mike. You're up 20-7. Secure this football. You get another score before half. That goes a long way to getting to 4-0. Steen is the punter. Steps into this one. Low line drive kick. Wyatt Wegner. Go pick it up, Wyatt. On the hop. He's going to pick it up at the 38-yard line. Trying to get to the outside. Cuts upfield. Still on his feet near midfield. Now he's going to run out of bounds just shy of midfield. So the Algona Bulldogs have it. Their own 48-yard line. 2:05 to go first half.
Oh, this would be huge. Get some points going in the locker room and just totally deflate their bubble right there. But, just take care of the football. Even though there's 2 on the clock, we only got 1 timeout left. You can still pound Durant. Just got to hustle the line of scrimmage. Bulldogs have shown they have a no-huddle offense. They can run from the line of scrimmage. So I don't think the clock should be too much of an issue as long as you make it a priority.
Well, Jacob's back in there right now. 2:07 to go, or 2:05 to go, I should say, in this first half. Carson Devine in at a wide out spot. Wyatt Wegner split wide to the left. Groen is that way as well. Durant in the backfield with Grind. Grind takes a snap. Gives to Jacob off the left side. Still on his feet across midfield. All the way down to the 40-yard or 45-yard line. Maybe 44. Now they're going to say 45. As it is, a gain of 7 on first down for Jacob Durant.
Hey, good first down play. Now you leave the playbook wide open. Only took a few seconds. We're down to 1:45 on the clock. Just got to keep pounding it. A little bit of hustle here. 2nd
down and 3 here for Algona. Grind that pistol set.
Yep.
Takes the snap. Fakes to Durant, gives it to Groen around the right side. Skyler gets to the outside, still on his feet, and he's inside the 35, down to the 32-yard line. We got a flag on the far side, though. Flag on the far side. Let's see what this is.
That's got to be holding. Grind's already backed up.
Well, it's going to be a hold on Algona. It was right about the line of scrimmage. And that's huge because that negates a run down to the 32. A gain of about 11 for Skylar Groen. Instead of a 1st and 10 for Algona, they'll march it back to the Bulldog 46, and now it's 2nd and 12.
Yeah, and the other thing that hurts, too, is the first down. The clock stops until they reset the chains. Now the clock's running again.
Yep. So 2nd down and 12 now. Holmes is wide right, 2 receivers wide to the left. Grind and that pistol set. Straight back to throw, looking to his left. Steps up now, fires down the middle of the field, and he overshot his intended target. Skylar Groen was behind the defense, but Grind just overshot him, and it's going to be 3rd and long.
Oh, what do we got going on here?
I'm not sure. I
don't see any flags.
No, but they're
eligible downfield.
Oh, Wyatt Wegner must have been covered up there. So now they mark it back another 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and about 17. I thought maybe they just decline that and make it 3rd and 12, but now it's 2nd about 17. I'd love to see a little screen pass right here. But Wyatt was covered up on the outside.
If we got a little sideline screen, roll Durant out to this side.
Down to 1:16 to go first half. They give to Durant up the middle. Jacobs got room to run. Gets the penalty yards back. Cuts to the outside. He's going to have a 1st down, folks. That's a gain of 18 yards for Jacob Durant. And right now, Jacob Durant is owning Webster City. He's over 200 yards here in the first half. And we got 1:07 to go. Clock stops on the 1st down run. Needed 17, got 18.
That was big. Getting the 1st down. Now the Dogs are smelling the end zone.
Grind back to throw. Steps up. Fires. He's got a man wide open. That's Skylar Groen. He's forward for about 9.
Hustle up, Dogs. Hustle up. Get to the line.
It's right at the sticks. They're going to say 2nd down. Or no, they're going to give him a 1st down. They're saying 1st and 10. Gain of 10 on the play.
So the clock stops while they reset the chains. Get your play in. Get ready to go, Dogs.
So a run of 18, a pass of 10. 57 seconds to go.
Yep, 32-yard line.
Yeah, Bulldogs still have a timeout. Up the middle to Durant. Jacob fighting forward, not going to get much. Bulldogs going to have to call their timeout right there. Trying to bust another one. Jacob got 3 or 4, but with 48 seconds, Algona will take their final timeout of the half. Well, the Bulldogs, like I said, you get another 1st down here. That would stop the clock. 48 seconds. Otherwise, as I say, if it's over the middle, you got to have a 1st down. Otherwise, you got to get out of bounds.
I like your call for that middle screen. We've hit that a couple times, run very effectively. They're got to be believing that with 48 seconds, we're going to be chucking the ball down there, so hopefully coming with their pass rush. 48 seconds, no timeouts. Dogs are on, what are they on here?
They are on their own, or they're on the Webster City 34-yard line. Or excuse me, not the 34-yard line. They're at the 29-yard line. I'm sorry.
There you go. 20.
Getting.
Yep. 29.
The numbers are blocked from where I'm sitting right now.
29-yard line. Even if you think Holmes can hit a field goal, we probably got to gain about another 15 yards or so. Maybe 20.
Yeah. Bishop Garrigan up 32-0 at halftime. They're playing St. Ed's tonight. And it's homecoming, but I don't think the Bears have looked past anything there. So 2nd down and 7 for the Bulldogs. 48 seconds to go. Got Wegner and Devine wide left. Groen and Holmes wide right. Grind back to throw. Steps up, fires down the middle of the field. He's got Wyatt Wegner out there. He makes, no, he didn't. He dropped it. Oh, it was 6 if he holds on.
That was a good pass. Good pass over top of the safeties, right off the fingertips of Wagner. We've seen him make those catches before. That's a tough catch, but we've seen him make those before. Oof. 3rd and 7.
Yeah, well, they've got one safety back there deep, and it's one of those where Matt looks one way and then comes back to the other. He's got no chance to get over to cover everybody. And Wagner just had to go through his hands. That would have been 6, as it is 3rd and 7 for the Bulldogs. Grind back to throw. Got time, steps up, fires deep down the middle of the field, but he overshot Groen there. Skyler was wide open in the end zone, and it's incomplete. It's fourth down.
Oh, Matt wants that one back.
Yep.
He wants that one back in the worst way.
Yes.
He did not have to throw that ball perfectly. Groen was wide open. The safety kind of cheated toward Wyatt's side, and that let Groen on that seam.
Oh, man. That's back-to-back plays where the Bulldogs should have had 6. As it is, it's fourth down and 7. 37 seconds to go here, first half. Grind back to throw, steps up. Now fires down the middle. He's got a man open. It's caught. First down. Skyler Groen at the 5. He made no mistakes there. He slid down to make the catch. First and goal, Algona.
9 times out of 10, he's going to catch that in stride and keep running, but he wanted to make sure of that catch.
Actually, it's right at the 10-yard line, I should say. First and goal at the 10.
Hustle up, boys. Hustle up.
Down to 25 seconds. Grind. Gives to Durant through the right side. He got nothing.
Spike it.
Bulldogs got to get up and they got to have a play going. There's 18 seconds left. Got to hustle. Down to 15 seconds. And Grind's going to kill it. He's got to kill it. Down to 10. He does. He spikes the football with 8 seconds. Well,
do you try the end zone or you try and kick?
You got time for one shot here. If you get him, I maybe throw a quick slant or something. And Grind's saying, hey, I want to go for it here. I should have had a couple of touchdowns. One was dropped. One was my fault. But they've got time to get a play here. But if you get tackled in bounds, it's going to be the end of the half.
Yeah, I look for Durant out to the flats, one of these sides. Dump it off to him.
Well, third and goal now at the 10. Grind back to throw. Steps up. He's got to get rid of the football. And he's going to be drugged down. That'll be the end of the first half. Got to get rid of that football, and the Bulldogs miss a chance right there. As it is, 20-7 at halftime, Algona in front. We will take a 2-minute timeout, 2-minute break. Back with some first half stats for you after this on Hometown Radio, KLGA. We come back at the half. Algona in front, 20-7, and that's one of those, Mike. You hope that the drive there at the end of the half doesn't hurt the Bulldogs, but the way their defense has been playing, I'm not concerned about it. And the way the offense has been moving the football, and Webster City hasn't really stopped the Bulldogs other than that interception that was deep in Algona territory.
Yeah, we played decent, really good defense. We are the beneficiary of that one missed snap, that rolled way back there in our territory on that. So we benefited from one of their turnovers. They benefited big from one of our turnovers, so that's kind of a wash right there. We just got to keep doing what we're doing right now. Defense is playing solid. A little bit of a bend, don't break philosophy. They're making them work their way down the field, and so far, knock on wood, they've shown they can't go 80 yards with their offense. They got the capabilities. There's no doubt in my mind they can bust some plays, so we just got to keep playing solid. And it goes back to what you said pregame. We got to keep their offense on the sideline.
Well, the Bulldogs doing that behind Jacob Durant. Jacob hasn't got, he hasn't had that game where he's been the workhorse so far this year. But tonight, holy cow. And a lot of that, too, was what is the defense trying to take away?
Absolutely.
I mean, what are they trying to take away? They're trying to take away the runs to the outside by Skyler and Wyatt. So Bulldogs been pounding them up the middle. Jacob Durant, 18 carries, 208 yards, and 2 touchdowns at halftime. And there have been times where he's been running 10 yards before he's been touched.
Yeah, that's impressive, and I think Coach Van Otterloo is calling a whale of a game right now. He's setting them up, and he's having great vision, seeing what the defense is giving us, and we're taking it. We are absolutely taking it. Jacob is taking it. The receivers are taking it. Grimes missed a couple passes that he doesn't characteristically miss, and I look for him to clean that up. That will be no problem for him to clean it up. He's playing with a lot of confidence and poise, so you look for the great second half, but what you can't do is you can't start thinking ahead. You got to go one play at a time.
But it's one the Bulldogs haven't had this kind of start, and you want to keep the momentum going. Right now you're up 20-7, prime position to get to 4-0, but got to close it out now.
Absolutely. And you know what I think has been impressive? I don't think, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think Durant's had any negative plays. Where he's lost yardage. He's always had a worst-case scenario, 2-yard gain. So it'll be a full workload on him. You don't want to look to pass the ball to have to close out the clock. You want to be able to pound it. And so there'll be some of those buck sweeps with their wings and just got to take care of the football and run it hard and look for them to switch up a snap count a little bit too. I think Webster City's starting to tee off on their snap count.
And we'll see what they want to do there. Webster City, Dylan Steen is the leading rusher, 6 carries for 33 yards. Trace Kepler's got 6 carries for 19 yards. Doolittle 3 carries for 10 yards. So not much there on the ground for the Lynx tonight, as they, like I said, the Bulldogs have kept their offense off the field, and when they've had it, they haven't advanced too far. They got past midfield one time on their own, but otherwise they haven't been able to move the ball too far into Bulldog territory here this evening. As we are at the half, Algona leading 20-7. Did have an update. Bishop Garrigan, they are at halftime, and they lead 32-0 over Fort Dodge St. Edmunds. So the Golden Bears on their way to 4-0 to start the season. As we will take a quick timeout. We'll come back. We'll have more of your halftime show. We've got our You Make the Call segment coming up in just a little bit as the Scarlet Regiment Marching Band on the field right now, getting set for Band Day here in a couple weeks. Actually, 2 weeks from tomorrow is Band Day. We'll have homecoming next week, another performance for them to get ready. Then Band Day coming up 2 weeks from tomorrow. Quick timeout, back in a couple minutes. We're at the half with Algona leading Webster City 20-7. Back in 2 minutes on Hometown Radio. As we come back, the Scarlet Regiment Marching Band ending their performance, another Fine job down there. As we are at the half with Algona leading Webster City 20-7. And Mike, Coach Ford was over here showing a score. Was that Humboldt leading Spencer? Was that what I saw?
Humboldt leading Spencer 11-3. I didn't see the time.
That's a weird score too. 11-3.
That is. It's a couple field goals and a 2-point conversion.
That doesn't happen too often. Have a 11-3 score. It's like a bad baseball game right there, 8-run difference. But that's what Humboldt's been playing well. Although Humboldt had to forfeit a game. They beat Storm Lake 28-6 last Friday, but they had to forfeit. Had an ineligible player get in the game towards the end.
You hear that happening once in a while. You want to suit up some kids that might not be eligible to play for whatever reason it is, and sometimes they sneak their way on the field for a PAT or something like that, even though they know they shouldn't be on there. The juices are flowing, and you call for a lineman. Hey, I need a lineman for PAT, and then this kid runs out there, and boom, there you are. You got a forfeit. So it's not a good thing for anybody involved, but it does tend to happen once in a while.
Yep, every once in a while. They say, maybe once a year across the state you'll hear about it. It does happen. So, but Humboldt, like I said, they'd be 2-1 right now. I guess officially they're 1-2. So they beat Spencer, they'd be back to 500 there. So, but that's an interesting score right there. As I said, Bishop Garrigan was up 32-0 at halftime over on KLGZ. But right here, the Bulldogs leading Webster City 20-7. Like I said, chance to get to 4-0 for the first time since the Nixon administration. Let's put it that way.
Geez, you're making it worse.
I know. I'm trying to put this in some sort of historical perspective, folks. But 20-7 right now at the half, and now it's can you close the deal? That's the thing right there.
Yep, we got to come out, take care of the ball. We're going to kick it to them, so they're going to get it right away. We've got to play good, sound, fundamental defense. They might come up with some wrinkles. You might see a couple trick plays, hook and ladder. They've showed some real quick outs. They might see a reverse, stuff like that. So you just got to play solid football and try to win the line of scrimmage. You win the line of scrimmage, you're going to win the ball game. It's as simple as that.
20-7, Algona in front here at the half. We're going to take a timeout, and then when we come back, we're going to have our You Make the Call segment. It's time for our You Make the Call segment, brought to you, as always, by Tom Eischen Seed and Chemical Sales. So we're going to get to our You Make the Call segment here in just a minute, right here on Hometown Radio KLGA. Right after this quick timeout, we will come back with You Make the Call, brought to you, as I said, by Tom Eischen Seed and Chemical Sales. As we come back, getting set for halftime to be done and getting set for the Bulldogs and Lynx to get back at it right here on Hometown Radio KLGA alongside Mike Weir. I'm Brian Wilson, and like I said, a well-played first half for Algona. Now close the deal and get to 4-0. It's still a hot, sticky night. Got a chance to wear down this Webster City defense a little bit in the second half.
You know you don't want to wear down yourselves either. So we got to play smart. We got to play hard. Look for coaches hopefully to, if we can get another score, rotate some more bodies in, try and keep you a little bit fresher and kind of take the wind out of their sails a little bit. But so far, yeah, other than that tip pass, at the return for 90 yards, you got to be ecstatic with what's happening on the football field right now.
Like I said, the Bulldogs have owned every facet of this game. Over 300 yards offense in the first half to 73. They're running the football where they want to, when they want to. And now it's, like I said, just can you put this game away? Get another score, get another 2 scores. And it's, like I said, it's been tough for Webster City to move the football as it is, but let alone try and come back over the next 24 minutes from down several scores.
However, knowing Coach Howard the way I have, coached against him quite a few years and listened to him at clinics for a long time, he has a tendency to set stuff up for the second half. He doesn't want you to see it and try and make adjustments in the first half. So I think the playbook for Webster City might get a little bit bigger. But again, you just got to kind of keep doing what you're doing. You got to play fundamental, sound defense. A couple times we got caught looking in the backfield to try and find the ball, and then all of a sudden, boom, he's right through your gap or a blocker's into your chest. Whereas if you keep your pad level low and you don't look for the football, just make it come to you, and then good things happen defensively.
Bulldogs begin district play at home next week against Garner Hayfield Ventura. You'll hear that right here on Hometown Radio KLGA. Right now, taking a look at the district standings, Mike. Algona at 3-0 and Spirit Lake at 3-0 so far on the season. Clarion Goldfield 2-1, Southeast Valley 2-1, Esteron Lincoln Central 2-1, and then GHV 1-2. They were the only team 1-2 through the first 3 games of the season.
That's a lot of wins inside your district. That's a lot of good football yet to be played.
So the Bulldogs will host Garner Hayfield Ventura next week before on the road at Clarion and at Esterville. So back-to-back road games after that. So we get home this week, home next week, and then 2 straight on the road.
Homecoming next week.
Yep, homecoming next week. Always the coach's favorite.
Drives you nuts. You just hope they can maintain focus on the game.
As both teams back out getting set for this second half. Coach Jacobson's squad will kick the football to start the second half. Webster City will get it. I don't know if they won the toss and deferred or if we just won the toss and took the football. As it is, it'll be Webster City ball to start this second half. But like I said, see if the Bulldogs can get a stop, get that football back, and just keep things rolling offensively.
Absolutely. Flag's not even moving down there, so I almost think if Holmes can get a little side spin on that instead of that perfect back spin where it pops right up for an easy one-hopper, we get a shot at a loose ball down there in that kick return. That's dreaming big, though.
It is. That's dreaming very big.
Dreaming big.
So, Bulldogs defense has been stout tonight. See if they can keep it going for another 2 quarters and get to 4-0. As I said, it's still, like I said, there's no breeze right now. It's a very humid night. Get through this one and
got to give a thank you to Bernie Merrill for bringing that fan up here. Without that fan, it would be unbearable.
Yeah, it's probably better in the stands than it is up here. You get to the end of the season, you want to be in the press box.
Oh, absolutely.
But tonight, being in the stands would be much better because I am sweating profusely up here in the press box.
Yeah, you're not alone.
No.
Here we go. Big play.
Yeah, Spencer Holmes kicked the football away. And Webster City's, they've run towards their sideline pretty much every time going this direction. They ran towards their sideline. It's Spencer Holmes to kick it away. It's a low line drive kick. Actually hits a Doolittle, one of the up backs. He starts up the middle of the field. He's out across the 40 to the 44-yard line. Webster City will have pretty good field position to start this second half.
Yeah, it's not a bad kick, get it on the ground quick, so squibs, but Doolittle is not the guy you want carrying it. He's established that he's a pretty good runner of the football.
So Webster City will have it 1st and 10. They're on 43-yard line. The first drive of this third quarter. Lights full effect as we are at 20 minutes past 8 o'clock on your Friday night. Only going to get darker earlier throughout the rest of the season. Steen takes the snap, gives it around the right side. That's Kepler, and he gets forward for a couple, not much more than that. Right at the 45-yard line, gain of about 2.
Yeah, good defense there. We squeezed it down a little bit better. Linebackers flowed a little bit better. The faster we can do that and the stronger we can do that, we could take a 2-yard gain and back it up to a 1-yard gain. But nonetheless, still pretty good defensive play.
Yeah. Second down, and I'll call it a gain of 3. So call it 2nd and 7 here for Webster City. And this is when Webster City's gotten good yards on 2nd down. This is the one you got to shut down. You can't let it go to 3rd and 2. Steen gives around the left side. Doolittle trying to get to the edge. He's going to get forward for a couple, but he gets stacked up before he gets to midfield. We got a flag coming in late. And we got
That is a bad call.
Personal foul face mask called on Algona, so that's going to send Webster City into Algona territory. Bulldog coaches don't like the call, but
I didn't see the face mask. I thought they were going to get us for a late hit after the whistle, but shoot, we were just finishing the play. So give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he had a better angle than us.
So a 15-yard penalty walks it down to the
big.
36-yard line of Algona. So Webster City quickly into Bulldog territory here. 1st and 10, just a minute gone by in this second half. Steen takes a snap, back to throw, pressure coming, throws out in the flat. He's got Caleb Olson out there. He's going to have another first down. Gets taken out of bounds, across the 30 out to the 26-yard line. Nothing fancy about that, just a little down and out.
Yeah, they just did a little new formation. They went in the pistol there, and they had kind of a wide spread on both sides, and Olson showed he's a pretty good athlete. Good hands, caught the ball, ran hard.
Yep. 1st and 10 all the way to the 24-yard line, actually. Webster City in 4-down territory early on this drive. Steen gives it off the right side. Kepler bounces his way forward for a couple. From the 24 down to the 21, gain of about 3.
You're starting to see what makes this offense really effective is that they just get numbers at the point of attack, and they just push forward. It's hard to stop them. We can't take double teams and go backwards. If we're double teamed, we got to make a pile.
So 2nd down and 7, clock running, 10:20 to go, 3rd quarter. Algona in front, 20-7. This is the opening drive of the second half. Webster City trying to get back within a score here. One receiver wide to the right. Tight set here. Steen. They give it around the left side. Doolittle. Good backside pursuit. Cole Lewis is going to wrap him up after he got across the 25. Across the 20 to the 19. It's a gain of about 2, but it's going to bring up 3rd down about 6.
Cole Lewis tracked him down from the backside. Excellent effort play by Cole.
So 3rd down and a short 6 here for Webster City in the red zone now. Obviously 4-down territory here for the Lynx, although Olson's got a good leg, but I don't think they're going to be trying a field goal anytime soon. Steen takes a snap, rolling out to his right, steps up, fires, and that is going to be caught. Yes, they say caught over there on the sideline for a first down. Man. Malachi Montez makes the catch at the 13 for a first down.
Good throw by Steen. Put it low and outside where the only person that could catch it was his guy.
Yeah.
I couldn't even see over there through all the massive humanity.
Yeah, I was going to say, we weren't going to be able to see if he actually caught that or not. As it is, 1st and 10 for the Lynx, 9:18 to go here in the 3rd. Steen gives it around the left side to Doolittle. He's got a blocker out in front, cuts into the 10-yard line, gets wrapped up there. It's a gain of about 3 here for Doolittle. Call it 2nd down and 7 for the Lynx. They can get a first down at the 3. Oh, wow, sorry. A gain of about 8. They marked it all the way down. He's at the 5. I thought he was at the 10. I'm sorry, folks.
Yeah, a little passive on that. They're running that sweep out there, kind of running up to contain without pressure. You got to squeeze that pressure down.
So now 2nd down and short for the Lynx inside the 10-yard line at the 5.
Not the start the Dogs were looking for.
No. Well. Direct snap to Kepler, and he's tackled immediately. Got forward for a yard, but it's going to bring up 3rd down and 1 at the 4. And that was the play, Mike, that they missed the snap earlier. When they tried that direct snap to Kepler, that was the drive killer early in the game.
Gavin Mines did a nice job coming backside to meet him at the point of attack. They're getting a good push on our inside, guys. We just got to play a little bit lower and stronger. Get everything we got on the inside.
3rd down and 1 for the Lynx. They need 1 for the first down, 4 for the touchdown. Bulldogs cramming that line of scrimmage. Direct snap to Kepler, and he didn't get anything. He lost a yard. Nice job, Carson Devine. He's back at the 5-yard line, and it's 4th down and a full 1.5 yards now for the Lynx. Can the Bulldog defense rise to the challenge right here?
Devine read that the whole way. He came crashing hard. He beat all the blockers to the point of attack, made a good, solid tackle. Big play for the Dogs.
Yep.
Try and keep them out of the zone.
Get on your feet, Bulldog fans. 4th down and 2 at the 5. This would be huge right here if you get a stop. Keep that 2-score lead. 4th down and 2 at the 5.
Side.
They go to Steen. We got flags. We got movement up front. That's going to be on the Lynx. False start. March it back 5 more, and now it's 4th and 7.
Dang, that's too bad because we had that play stopped.
Yeah. Now we'll see if they maybe try a field goal or if they just go for the end zone here.
I don't think they believe a field goal is going to win in this game.
No. Olsen's got a good leg, but 4th down and 7 now. The ball back at the 10-yard line. No, they're just going to go for it, folks. 7:15 to go, 3rd quarter. Clock running, 20-7. Illegal procedure. I didn't see who moved on Webster City.
We need Lewis and Mainz to really squeeze the outside and get upfield and get a pass rush.
Steen back to throw. Steps up, throws in the flat. That's knocked away. Yeah. Wyatt Wegner got in there and knocked it away, and the Bulldogs turn away Webster City on downs. Beautiful play by Wyatt Wegner.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a flag coming in late.
Well, that was after the play.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Jeez. You don't need that.
Oh,
Keep
my Lord.
There was something going on back there. I don't know what it was. I wasn't looking, but there's no need for that. Just keep your mouth shut. Go to the sideline, especially after you make a big play. So that'll pin the Dogs back a little bit farther.
At least they keep the footballs after the play, so it'll be 1st down and 10 at the 5-yard line. But it was Wyatt Wegner that just read the play, went inside, and knocked that pass away. It was intended for number 9, Carson Struken. It was begging for a flag on the far side, but nothing doing there. But now the Bulldogs, like I said, unsportsmanlike conduct after the play. And they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line. So some work to do here. And they're missing somebody.
I got a tackle out there. Goes Hamilton. Well, the way it's been going, just give Jacob Durant an opportunity to make more yards.
Yeah. Well, this is one here. If you can drive down the field 95 yards, that'd be almost a backbreaker. Grind. Up the middle to Durant. Jacob breaks through a couple of tackles at the point of attack. He gets forward to the 8, gain of about 3.
You know, as hard as Jacob runs and as many bodies that are on him, they got to tackle him. He does a great job of keeping that ball pinned close to his chest. That's good coaching. That's a good job of listening to your coaches.
Webster City took 5 minutes off the clock there, but turned away on downs. 2nd down and 7. They give it around the right side. Wegner cuts upfield, still on his feet. Wyatt Wegner spins away. Wyatt Wegner is gone. This is going to be a 92-yard touchdown. Webster City's looking at the back of his jersey, and they can do nothing about it, folks. 92 yards for the score.
Excellent, excellent play. He did a great job of spinning out at the point of attack. They had a couple guys there ready to tackle him. He did a little reverse spin out there, and that was it. There was nobody else left. It was wide open, backside corner, tried to run him down and not catching him one bit. Nice run. That, like you said, could be a backbreaker.
Yeah, 26-7, 92 yards to the house for Wyatt Wegner. And Wyatt's going to come out. Wyatt's the holder. So Matt Grind's going to come in. Spencer Holmes on for the PAT. Snap is down. The kick is on the way. It is up. It is good. 6:18 to go, 3rd quarter. 27-7 Bulldogs. 92-yard score by Wegner. Bulldogs in front by 3 scores. We're back in a minute on Hometown Radio, KLGA Algona. Well, it's a two-play, 95-yard drive, Mike. Final 92 covered by Wyatt Wegner. And the Bulldogs lead is 27-7. High kick by Holmes, fielded at the 15-yard line. Nearly an open field tackle there, but the Bulldogs stack up the return man there, Garrett Whitmore at the 25. 1st and 10 there for Webster City.
Colin Murphy's doing a great job of flying down the field there, and he's making him change direction. He's not quite making the tackles. You like to see him break down a little bit better, but he's making the runner change directions, and that's allowing the team to corral him better. And good coverage there, starting right at their own 30.
So 1st down and 10 for Webster City at their own 25-yard line, 27-7, 6:11 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Dogs are playing well, but you can't start watching the scoreboard right now. You got to finish this game.
Yep. So say that was a body blow. Now you got to knock them out. Steen back to throw. Pressure coming. Dumps it off in the flat. And a nice open field tackle there. That's Colin Murphy. You mentioned him a couple times on special teams. And he makes the open field stop there on number 26, Trace Kepler, and a gain of about a yard.
Yeah, did a great job of closing. Good, solid, hard tackle. Kepler's getting up a little slow. He's feeling that one. That one will definitely feel, or he'll feel that one in the morning.
27, then we got to.
They're going to send him out.
Yep, I was going to say, that happened to Jacob Durant early in the game. It's shoulder pads. If your shoulder pad is out and nobody helps you tuck it back in right away, they're supposed to send you out of the game.
I think the referee wants him to get looked at just to make sure he's good.
Yeah.
And the referee went with him to the sideline, and he's telling the coach to check him out.
Gain of 2 on the play. They'll start the clock again. Bishop Garrigan over on 98.5 FM. They're up 44-0, so they got a continuous clock going. Maybe that means they got time to bring some donuts over here, Rotary Domobile.
I'm missing the donuts.
Steen gives around the left side. Doolittle trying to sweep the edge, and he's going to get forward close to a 1st down. Second effort, he might have it. They mark it right at the 40.
Boy, he's a tough kid.
Yeah.
Program's got him listed at 135. I think that is very, very generous. He's taking hits, and he is still fighting for extra yards.
Well, he'll probably wrestle at 120 or 126 this year. He's a 3-time state medalist. Finalist a couple of years ago.
Tough dude.
1st down and 10 for Webster City at the 40. Just to keep up the middle by Steen, and the Bulldogs slow him down initially. He's still on his feet downfield across midfield, and that's a gain of about 20 there for Steen. He finished that run. Webster City not going to go away.
Absolutely not. That was a little bit too much peeking in the backfield.
Yep.
You can see Mintz rolling back out there. That's just the thing with this offense. If you look in the backfield, the linemen are so disciplined that they're going to be in your chest, and they were driving us backwards, made a huge, huge running lane for them.
Gain of 20 on the play. 1st down and 10 in Algona territory at the 40-yard line. 4:55 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 27-7, Bulldogs in front. Steen back to throw. Steps up, fires over the middle, and it's going to be caught. Nice catch there by Henry Hoverstein. Tackled immediately by Jason Cecil. Gain of about 5 or 6 on the play.
Yeah, Cecil went for kind of the pass defense and tackle. Just missed the pass defense, but he was there for the tackle. So Webster City's got it rolling again, moving the football. The Dogs are playing the bend, don't break thing.
Yeah,
so far it's been working.
As I say, they'll let them take time off the clock if they keep him out of the end zone. 2nd down and 5. Steen gives to Kepler around the right side. He's going to be knocked down shy of a 1st down, about a yard and a half shy. Bring up 3rd and 2 as he gets down close to the 30. 3rd down and 2 here for the Lynx. Big Noah Clear coming in. He's going to get Van Gorkum's spot. A little more beef up front. It's hard to not notice Noah when he runs in from the sideline.
Good kid, hard-working kid. He's got a good football future ahead of him.
3:50 to go here in the 3rd. 3rd down and 2 for the Lynx. Obviously 4-down territory for them. Steen gives it or keeps it up the middle. He's got some room to run, and he gets inside the 20 down to the 19. It'll be a pickup of 11 on a 3rd down and 2. We got a flag late. Oh! Is going to be a dead ball on Webster City, or what do we got here?
It's on us.
Oh, they named the player that time, and he's coming off right now for the Bulldogs. And
yeah, I saw
you can't
that
give
one.
away free yardage.
He got wrestled to the ground, and when they got up, he went and threw his shoulder into him as he ran by. Kind of a tic-tac call, but nonetheless, you still don't need to do that. You still don't need to give him 15 extra on a big play.
Yeah, now it's 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. That's the second unsportsmanlike on Algona here in the second half. Both of them dead ball situations. So 1st and goal. They sweep the left side with Doolittle. He's got the corner turned, and he's down to the 5. He's looking for the end zone. He's in. Touchdown. Webster City comes right back. Aided by that 15-yard penalty. Doolittle in from 10 yards out. It's 27-13. 3:20 to go in the third. Like I said,
well, if we got complacent, we start looking at the scoreboard. Hopefully we realize now that they are not going to go away.
No.
They are going to keep playing. We got to keep playing too. Got a little soft in that containment there. We took some blocks into our chest instead of trying to set the edge.
27-13, Webster City back within 2 scores. Olson on for the PAT try. Snap is down, kick is on the way, and he got hit on the leg. The kick is good, and the Bulldogs hit him. Roughing the kicker, that'll be assessed on the kickoff. And that one there, I know that I'm assuming there's no running into the kicker here when they kick like that, but he did get him. He didn't hit him hard.
Yeah.
Bulldogs got to cool down a little bit right now. 27-14 and Webster City within 2 scores. We'll take a quick timeout and come back with more after this on Hometown Radio. So as we come back, Caleb Olson will kick off from the Algona 45-yard line. So you got to be careful here. I'm expecting an onside or something. Otherwise, he's going to boot it through the end zone. Yep, it's an onside kick. Get on it, Bulldogs. Nicely done over on the far side there. Who was that getting over on there? Nicely done. Drew Van Gorkum got on it. That's big there because you knew Webster City wasn't just going to boot it out the back of the end zone.
Yep, they need the ball in their hands, and they're going to try and do whatever they can to get it in their hands.
So 1st and 10 for Algona. This is only their second drive here this quarter. They've only run 2 offensive plays. 95 yards.
Well, Dogs got to get a drive going here. Chew up some clock.
Chew up some clock. Get it back.
Get the confidence back. Get the swag back.
Grind. Gives around the right side. See that? Was that Skyler? No, Jacob Durant coming off the right side. He gets forward for 3 or 4. Took a shot at the end of the play, but gets forward for about 4 on 1st down.
Good 1st down play. Dogs going no huddle here, but in no real hurry to get running plays. Calling everything in from the sideline, calling formation, calling plays. Everybody's got to watch.
2:55 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Grind takes the snap. There's confusion in the backfield, and Durant gets dropped for a loss on the play. It was a kind of a mishandled snap, and Jacob and Matt were kind of standing right next to each other trying to get the football. It's a loss of a yard. Now it's 3rd and 9.
Yeah, I think that guy shot inside A gap and got through pretty clean too, and the snap was a little bit low. There was ugliness from the start.
So it's 3rd down now and 9. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left.
Webster looks like they're in cover 2 look now.
Grind, pointing to the defense here. Takes the snap, straight back to throw. Steps up, fires down the middle of the field. Got a man wide open. Skyler Grown at midfield. Skyler Grown down to the 38-yard line of Webster City. Big play after big play. And right now the Lynx cannot cover the Bulldogs in the open field.
Right now we're just showing we have so many weapons. Coach VO is doing a nice job of finding what they're giving us. You know, they're trying to sandwich Holmes and sandwich Wagner over here. That means somebody's going to be open to catch the ball, and did a nice job finding Grown.
Solid pickup on the play, about 25 yards to the 38 of Webster City. 1st and 10 for Algona. 2 minutes to go, and more importantly, Bulldogs keep the ball. Now they can grind off these final couple minutes of the third to keep it going and try and get into the end zone here and get back to a 3-score advantage. Grind takes the snap, gives around the right side to Wyatt Wagner. Wyatt can't make anybody miss at the point of attack. Still fighting, but he's going to get forward for a yard or two, not much more than that.
Yeah, that's where Webster City was committed to taking that away. They had a suspicion we were going to run that little buck sweep there, counter tray, whatever you want to call it, and they kind of got to the point of attack pretty quick.
Call it 2nd down and 9 for the Bulldogs. Clock running, minute 29 to go here in the third quarter. 27-14, Algona in front. Wyatt Wagner, a 92-yard touchdown run earlier this quarter. Webster City just had a nice drive, capped off by a 10-yard run by Drake Doolittle. 2nd down and 9, tight set here for the Bulldogs. Grind gives it to Durant up the middle. Jacob Durant still on his feet. He's lowering the boom. He's inside the 25, down to the 24. That's a pickup of 13 and another Bulldog first down.
Nice run. They got a little thing going on there. They're doing that read option type thing, and Jacob's taking about 5 little stutter steps, and they're starting to think Grind's going to pull it, and now they give it back. They're just taking extra time on that and making a perfect read almost every time.
1st and 10. Jacob Durant's trying to solidify that Erpelding Voigt & Company player of the game after 3 quarters tonight. And it's going to take a wild effort in the fourth for somebody to top him. 1st and 10 for Algona at the 23 of Webster City. Grind takes the snap around the right side with Skylar Grown. Still on his feet inside the 20, down to the 19, and that's a pickup there, about 4 yards. 2nd down and 6 coming up. The Bulldogs can probably take it to the fourth quarter if they want. And yes, they can. They can take it to the fourth quarter, and they will.
That's the type of drive we're looking for right here.
Yep. 17 seconds on the game clock, 20 on the play clock. Algona up 27-14 as we head to the fourth quarter. On the move at the 20-yard line of Webster City. Back in a minute with the fourth quarter after this on Hometown Radio, KLGA. .12 minutes left in this game, Mike. Bulldogs up 2 scores at 27-14 on the move, looking for a 3-score advantage once again. And it's been, as I say, the Algona offense has been tough to stop tonight. Defense has been up to the task. That third quarter, Webster City really moved the football, though. Bulldogs going to have to buckle down defensively.
Boy, they did move the football well. You know, they gave it up on downs inside their own 5 and gave up another one, or scored on the long drive. So they got their offense moving a little bit, and it's kind of going back to what you said in the pregame. It's like you predicted this. Keep their offense on the sideline.
Yep. So it'll be 2nd down and 7. The ball just inside the 20-yard line of Webster City. Bulldogs in 4-down territory right here. 12 minutes away from their first win over Webster City in 10 years. They give it to Durant through the right side. Jacob Durant, he's smelling the end zone. He's inside the 10, down to the 5. And if he didn't have to run around the official, he might be in the end zone. The official did a nice job getting out of the way, but Jacob had to sidestep him. 1st and goal at the 6, a gain of 14 for Jacob Durant.
We are a long ways away from that official, but I could see how big his eyeballs were when he saw Jacob coming at him.
Well, it was a nice job. They faked it to Wyatt around the right side, gave it to Jacob up the middle. 14 yards later, first and goal for the Bulldogs. 11:40 to go here in the third. They sweep Skylar Grown to the left side, trying to bounce to the corner. He's inside the 5. Did he get in? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Showed a nice burst there. He got to the edge and just an extra gear to go a little bit faster to get her into the end zone. That's what the Dogs need, a nice long drive like that, take some time off the clock and into the touchdown.
Well, it was the big third down conversion, Mike, that passed to Grown that kept it going. It was third and about 10, back about the 30-yard line, 25-yard completion, and the Bulldogs keep it moving. Wagner on to hold. Holmes on for the PAT try. The snap is down. The kick is right down Broadway. And with 11:27 to go in the ball game, Algona back in front by 20. 34-14 Bulldogs. We're back in 1 minute on Hometown Radio, KLGA. $11:27 to go in the football game. Algona up 34-14, and you really got to feel, Mike, if the Bulldogs can get a stop here, that'd just about do it. Low line drive kick, fielded by Whitmer on about the 20-yard line, up the middle of the field to the 30, 35, and he gets out to the 36-yard line. Kylan Murphy thought he got blocked in the back, but as it is, nice return by Whitmore there to the 36-yard line. Webster City will have first and 10.
Yeah, I think I kind of agree. If we get a stop here, and especially if we turn that stop into points, I think that's about the end of the night. But, you know, you can't watch the scoreboard.
No.
You just got to go, and you got to keep playing good, hard-nosed football.
As I say, you can't give up big chunk yardage right here because you're up 3 scores. Clock is in your favor. If they're going to score, you make them grind it all the way down the field. Steen gives it around the left side to Doolittle, trying to get to the corner. He gets across the line of scrimmage, going to get forward for a couple, but a nice job on the outside there to force him back in, and Cole Lewis wrapped him up for the tackle there, about 3-yard gain.
Yeah, I think what you're going to see is you're going to see Webster City in some of their passing formations do some double move stuff, try and burn us deep with one. So corner's got to play discipline. Safety, Johnson, you got to be able to fly sideline to sideline, make sure that nothing bad happens if they do complete one. Like this one right here at Wyatt. 2nd
down and 7, direct snap. Steen takes it up the middle, and he's going to have the first down right at the sticks. Out to the 42, and that looks like it'll be a first down. Yeah, they're going to move it. First down and 10 for Webster City.
Yeah, a little soft in the middle of the defense there. Got to strengthen that thing up a little bit.
Clock running, 10:28 to go in the ball game. 34-14, Algona in front. Steen, that pistol set. Gives around the left side, Kepler. He's forward 5, 6, 7 yards. Kept running there.
There I was watching the D-line. The D-line did a great job of keeping the line of scrimmage solid. I don't know what our backers were quite reading or what the scoop was there.
Oh. Couple guys coming off here. 2nd down, about 7. Clock running, 9:55 to go in the ball game. And Webster City, they're taking their time right now. They're not really super hurry up at this point. They give it around the left side, Doolittle, and he's got the first down, looking for more. He's down inside the 40 to the 35 of Algona. 1st and 10 for the Lynx. That'll stop the clock with 9:38 to go.
Yeah, Webster City's got their offense clicking.
Yep.
Right now they got their offense clicking, and it seems like we're just a little bit flatter than we were at the beginning of the game, almost borderline passive.
Yep. Just trying to make sure they don't get beat deep right now, but they're not even running. They're not running anybody in patterns. Now they got one receiver in the formation. Steen keeps it straight up the middle. He gets tackled after a gain of about 3 or 4. Clock running, 9.5 to play in this ballgame, 34-14. But Bulldogs defense got to bow their necks a little bit right here.
Absolutely. Watching linebackers in that one, they're trying to look for the football, and it's hard. It's hard to see it when you got so many backs to you and turning around and stuff like that. And then we're catching blocks right where we started, which is 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd down and 6. We'll go under 9 minutes on this play right here. They sweep the left side with Doolittle. He gets the corner turn. He's still on his feet inside the 20. Down to about the 17-yard line, and that's a pickup of 12. And like I said, Webster City moving in big chunks right now.
They are.
Still only 8:57 in this ball game. Clock should be running. Did he get out of bounds over there?
First down.
Yeah, but
They haven't wound it up yet?
Yeah, the play clock's moving. There's the game clock.
He was not out of bounds.
Steen gives around the right side. Kepler bounces to the corner. He's going to be taken down right about the 12. That'll be a gain of 3 or 4.
Yeah, I think even more than that.
Oh, yeah, a gain of about 6, actually. They get it down to the 10. They marked it at initially the line of scrimmage was a 17. I thought it was more like the 16. As it is, gain of about 6. Clock running, 8:25 to go in the ball game. Bulldogs up 34-14, but Webster City on the move once again. Up the middle with Steen, the quarterback, and not much there. He gets forward for a yard or 2, and he'll bring up 3rd and short. They need the 8. He's at the 9.5. More importantly, clock's still running. 8:10 to go in the ball game.
That was a better play. If we could solidify the middle, then they got to start doing a couple extra things. So we got to really contain on the edges. You know, we're getting double teamed. That's easy to say, easier to say than do when you're getting double teamed all the time. But you got to try and contain on the edges.
This is Webster City's 3rd drive of the second half. They've been inside the 10 on every drive. Once they were turned away on downs, once they scored. Steen gives to Kepler around the right side. Submarine behind the line of scrimmage. That's Cole Lewis. That's a loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down for the Lynx.
Big play, big effort play. He just kind of inside ripped on a kick-out block and pursued the ball.
Cole Lewis, tackle for loss on the play, 4th and 5 for the Lynx, and this is the ball game right here, folks. If Webster City does not convert, they're not getting 3 scores in the final 7 minutes. This is the ball game right here.
Big play by the D.
Well, see if they can come up one more time here. 34-14, Bulldogs looking to deliver a knockout blow. Steen to throw, fires over the middle, and it is. Did he catch it? Right at the goal line. That'll be a 1st and goal for Webster City. That's a line drive throw. Steen really whips that across there, and Carson Struken makes the catch at the 1. 1st and goal for the Lynx with 7 minutes left in the game.
That was a nice play by them because we actually read pass a little bit and had people back in the passing lanes, and he just found a little window to throw it and threw a BB, and they made a nice catch.
6:50 to go in the game. Direct snap to Kepler. He falls across the goal. No, they're going to say they're going to mark him short. They're going to say he didn't get in. His knee. They're going to say his knee hit before he stretched the ball across the goal line, and that'll cost Webster City more time. Clock still running. 6.5 to go. He is inches short. And that was one there. Steen was really moving forward when the snap was made, although he's the quarterback, but he didn't get the direct snap.
There he was, too.
Yeah, he was moving forward there. This time Kepler gets into the end zone, but they don't throw the flag. As it is, it's a touchdown for Webster City, makes it 34-20 with 6:17 to go. And
get your hands, team, ready.
Yep. His onside kick is coming. 34-20. So the Lynx have scored on 2 of their 3 drives in the second half. The Bulldogs have scored on both of their drives in the second half. Olsen on for the PAT, trying to make it a 13-point game. Snap is down. The kick is up. It is good. So with 6:17 to go in the ballgame, Webster City back within 13. It's 34-21. Back in a minute on Hometown Radio. 6:17 left to go in the ball game. Bulldogs anticipating onside kick. They got their hands teams standing at the 50-yard line. Caleb Olson to kick it away, and we got a flag.
Brown's got to back up.
Yep, Skyler's standing 5. His foot was across the 50, so it'll be a 5-yard walk-off. Not that it really matters right now. They're going to still onside kick, but Skyler's just got to look and see where his foot is. 6:17 to go. Webster City scored, but I guess the only good news, took them 5 minutes to go down the field. A 4th down conversion on 4th and 5 from the 7. They got it down to the 1 and then scored 2 plays later.
About the best thing they could do would be to onside it to Cole Lewis.
Can you return an onside kick?
Absolutely.
I'd like to see Cole move.
You can't advance one if you recover it, but you can. Return team can kick or take it.
Just a short squib kick. That'll be Matt Grind fielding it. Matt's going to start up the field and slide down at about the 18-yard line.
Good choice.
Yeah, well, and as I say, he tried to squib it deep, but Bulldogs recover it, and now chance to grind this game out. You're up 2 scores, 6:13 to go. Put it in the hands of your backs and send Webster City home with another loss.
Yeah, but you got to believe Webster City's thinking that too, so they're going to load the box. So
yep.
We're going to have to put it in the air maybe once or twice just to kind of loosen them up a little bit.
Well, it's 1-2. They're going to bring so many guys. You get past that initial wave, it'll be like Wyatt.
Absolutely.
On that 92-yarder off to the races.
We'll look for
34-21 with 6:13 to go.
A little quick dumps to our wings also.
Spencer Holmes out wide to the right. Grind gives around the left side to Skylar Groen. Skylar cuts upfield. Solid gain here on 1st down. Out across the 20 to the 22. Nice pickup there of 6 or 7.
Absolutely. That was a nice job. Nice 1st down play. Had a helmet come off, so we got to come out here.
That was Van Gorkum, the tight end. Call it a gain of 7. Clock running, 5:48 to go. Bulldogs up 34-21. Jason Cecil brings the play in from the side, and you know the Bulldogs will milk this for all they can. Get a 1st down here, that'd be big. Up the middle to Durant. Jacob breaks through a hole. He's got the 1st down and then some out across the 30 to the 31. Ball security, boys. Ball security. 1st down. Clock will stop at 5:28. And the Bulldogs another set of downs right here. Probably about 2 1st downs is what it would take to really grind this clock out.
Yep, nice job there by Jacob getting right behind Caleb Larson there. Caleb was downfield blocking, got behind him, got a 1st down.
I was going to say, we've seen that a few times with big number 59. Just leading the way for Jacob. You don't have over 200 and some yards without the guys up front doing some work as well.
Absolutely.
1st and 10 for Algona. They sweep the right side with Wyatt Wegner. Tries to bounce to the outside, still on his feet. As he gets across the line of scrimmage, going to get forward for a yard, but that was a lot of dancing just to get 1. He was hitting the backfield. Did what he could to get that yard. 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, that was potential for lost yardage there. So he did a nice job of making sure nobody got a clean shot, keeping his feet clean. Oh, go clock go. What are we at here, 4:45?
2nd down and 9. Bishop Garrigan 4-0. They win 52-0 tonight on homecoming. Down to 8 on the play clock. Grind takes a snap. Up the middle to Jacob Durant. Jacob fighting forward for a few more, and he's going to be across the 35 to the 36. And I'll bring up 3rd down and about 6 here for the Bulldogs with 4:18 to go in the football game.
Oh, you take the 25-second clock down to about 3:50. I think you keep the ball on the ground here and just work the clock.
Well, Webster City has a full complement of timeouts, so we'll see what the Bulldogs want to do right here. They converted a big 3rd down on their last drive to go down and score. Down to 5 on the play clock. Bulldogs 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Grind gives to Durant through the left side. Jacobs got the 1st down, but a flag comes out late. And that might be a hold on the Bulldogs.
Yep.
Would have been a 1st down run as it is. What do we?
Yeah, now you got to put it in the air.
They're marching the Bulldogs back here. They haven't made the signal yet. Yeah, there's a hold. It's one of those, the Webster City's only been flagged once tonight. You can't tell me they haven't held or anything like that. I guess they're just better at hiding it.
Yeah, they're sneakier. Is that a word, sneakier?
I guess.
Yeah, we're going with it.
Yep. as it is. The Bulldogs' first down run by Durant will be negated by penalty and bring up 3rd and 13.
The only good thing about that is they wind the clock, so take another 20 off.
Well,
but now you got to put the ball in the air.
Yeah, well, like I said, Webster City hasn't been able to cover us over the middle all night. We'll see what they come up with right here. 3rd down and 13 at the 29-yard line. 3.5 to play in the ballgame.
Middle screen might be a nice call.
Yeah, grind that pistol set.
They're bringing pressure.
Back to throw. Throw it out to Wyatt Wegner. Goes off his hands and nearly intercepted. Right through Wyatt's hands, incomplete, and the Bulldogs will be forced to punt the football. Even if he makes the catch, he wasn't going to get the first down, but
no, but I think he stays in bounds. That's a pretty safe play. He usually makes that catch. It must be getting a little dewy and slippery out there. I don't know. We're building an excuse for him.
3:22 to go in the ball game.
Time for Holmes to get into another one.
Yep.
Missing the player.
Bulldogs need a player out there, and they're going to get Van Gorkum out there late. Down to 6. The Bulldogs will have to take a time. Well, now flag comes out with 2 on the play clock. Yeah, they were going to call legal substitution, but the Bulldogs called the timeout first. We'll take the timeout with them. We got 3:22 to go in the ballgame. Bulldogs need a defensive stop up by 13. We're back in a minute on Hometown Radio. As we come back, absolute perfect execution by the Bulldogs. Spencer Holmes hits a beauty. Steen makes the catch, and he gets wrestled to the ground back at the 22-yard line. I didn't see who had him by the leg there. Didn't let him go. I think it was Cole Johnson. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Webster City with 3:09 left, and they need 2 scores.
That was a huge punt. Turned it over, nice spiral, changed field position.
Steen back to throw, rolling out to his right, under pressure, dumps it off, knocked away. Carson Devine, catch that football, young man. He slapped it away, but if he catches it, he's got 20 yards of green grass between him and the end zone.
Yeah, he is reaching back behind him, so it was a good job of pass defending that thing. Dogs got to be ready. You look for them to put it in the air. They're still thinking they got a chance to win this game.
3:05 left, 2nd down and 10 for the Lynx. Good pressure there from Lewis up front. Noah Clear as well. 2nd down and 10. Steen takes the snap. Gives it up to Doolittle around the right side. Bulldogs try to stretch it out. Doolittle's going to get forward for a couple. Keep him in bounds, boys. Wyatt Wegner ripped the ball away. He ripped the ball away. That should be Algona football, and they do give it to the Bulldogs. Wyatt Wegner seals the victory. He ripped the football away from Drake Doolittle, and that will do it for the ball game.
I didn't see the corner or was that Skylar Grown out here kind of stopped him. That gave Wyatt a chance to feast on the ball. It's a nice job when the first guy gets to stop the play and the second guy gets the strip.
Doolittle was trying to fight for extra yardage, and Wyatt just absolutely ripped it out of his hands. 1st and 10 Algona. First turnover of the night for the Lynx. And the Bulldogs have a chance to seal this one away, if it isn't already, up 2 scores. 34-21 with 2:56 left.
I'm guessing Durant, and more Durant.
Yeah. They sweep the left side with Skylar Grown. Skylar cuts it back inside the 20, down to the 15-yard line. Still on his feet, gets wrestled out of bounds, but it's a gain of 8 yards.
Great job of covering that football. He had 2 hands on there. There was nobody getting that out of there. Oh, he did wind the clock. So they called his progress down inside of inbounds. So 2:40 left on the game clock. 2nd and 1.
2:35 to go in the game. 2nd down and short 2, long 1, however you want to look at it right here. And Algona on their way to 4-0. Grind in that pistol set. Takes a snap, gives to Jacob Durant straight up the middle. Jacob forward for a yard, not much more than that.
He's got enough, though.
He's right at the 15, and it might be 3rd and inches here.
Yep, your contacts are better than my bifocals. However, that's still all right. Clock's running.
I was going to say,
3rd and inches.
I'll take 3rd and inches and another play to get a first down. And 34-21, Bulldogs have 1:55 until they can go ring that victory bell. Somebody might want to oil that thing up. And we haven't been home for a couple weeks.
Oh, it still rings. I live close.
Grind throws for the corner, looking for Spencer Holmes, and he's out of bounds. Oh, he's out of bounds. He got pushed out of bounds there by the defensive back, Tyler Olson. And that one there, I think the Bulldogs took a shot because they know they're going for it on 4th and inches.
Yeah. Also an opportunity to give Holmes a shot there.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh, he made a catch, but his feet were spinning around, and his right foot touched first on the sideline.
That's actually good defense because he was running that little fade route, and the defense pressured him to the sideline. You want to run that fade route and have about 4 yards between you and the sideline, and the defense pushed him right to the edge.
So it's 4th and 1 at the 15, less than a yard really. Grind takes the snap, gives to Durant. He gets forward. He's got the first down.
And
that'll do it. That'll do it, folks. 1:35 to go. And Jacob Durant, like I said, this is going to be, I have a funny feeling, a short discussion for the Erpeling Voigt and Company player of the game tonight. Wind that clock, and the Bulldogs head to 4-0, folks. And I'm not lying. I looked it up, 1972.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah.
That's back when I had hair.
Minute 15 left. Couple more snaps. Grind gives it to Wagner, sweeping the right side. Wyatt inside the 10, still on his feet, down to about the 5-yard line.
This is big, too, because I saw a tweet that this Webster City is going for their 600th win in the career program.
Well, not tonight.
Not tonight.
They can wait till next week. Yep.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, so am I. My parents graduated from Webster City, but you know what? That's okay. So that was a long time ago.
I think now you just take a knee. Yeah,
yep, they are going to do it. I know someone over the far sidelines might not do that, but as it is, the Bulldogs in victory formation. Matt Grind takes the knee. 30 seconds left, and that should be the ball game. They will not have to snap it unless Webster City wants to call timeout. Nope, they're shaking hands. 34-21 the final. Bulldogs beat Webster City for the first time since the man to my right was the head coach back in 2008. Final score 34-21. Algona wins it to go to 4-0. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We will take a 2-minute break. Come back with some final totals for you right after this. Bulldogs win at 34-21. Back in 2 minutes on Hometown Radio, KLGA Algona.